From now on, videos are going to go up at 7 p.m. every day. So try and keep it uniform. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'll give it a go on that. Excuse me, what are you doing there? So we've no diagonal barriers here, we only have the straight ones, so we do have a bit of an issue with them coming out. But what Fong did there one day, he put tape on on this side, he put tape on all their tails when they're up at the barrier eating, and he didn't on the other side. So when they come out now, we know what side they come out of, because you don't want to be mixing bulls. So there's about 130 weanlings in here, and like it's a fairly open shed. The sides are open, but there's still a bit of coughing going on now. We haven't had any issues. We haven't had to inject anything. We vaccinated everything before when they came in. We gave them an internatal and an IBR vaccine, and they were all done for worms as well. So look, they should be okay, but it's ridiculously warm. Like, all these are sweating now. All their backs are drowned. So if it stays warm, it's not the end of the world. But where the problem is, if it was to get cold now tonight, they'd all be freezing and they'd get a chill. So look, we're past Christmas now. We always like to think the winter's over, but unfortunately it's usually not. But the sooner these could get out now, the better. These realistically probably won't be out for another 6 to 8 weeks. But the ones at home, I'd say, weather dependent, could go out to middle of January. I have 35 acres of cover crop there at home that I'd graze. It's gone into beans, so if it's going to be grazed, it must be grazed in January really. So yeah, we'll see, but it's unbelievably warm to have weanlings in. So this is a pen we made up just for a couple of fellas that weren't doing well in the slats. The fella on the left is Hunchback Harry. The fella standing up was lame, he's fine now. And the other fella just kept breaking out, so we left him out here. They're out in a straw pad in an all silage silage slab. So we have a barrier here. We give them a bit of TMR every day. And yeah, it's a good job. This yard, it's a bit of a nuisance in terms of collecting water, but it all drains into the slat, so it's a good job. Get all the silage pushed in and get them fed. With 3 mixes to do today, and we must lay down, and we're out of feeding straw and we're out of bedding straw here at home. We store all our straw in other yards, so that'll be a job maybe for tomorrow. I don't think now I'll be venturing that far today, but yeah. All these bulls now are coming fairly fit, so I'd say, you know, another week, maybe 2 weeks. Whenever they want them, I suppose we'll leave them on. We'll get on with the mix there now. First mix I'm going to do is the cows. Where is the book? I thought I had to do all the feeding myself, but Fong came in. We've man Fong came now as well. All the horses are in and out now. Tom was my second lot. Useless dog check. What do you think? Come on, Tom. Tom. You going for another roll? So I just came over here to this field of cover crop. It's a cover crop of oats and vetch. Most of the vetch is gone now after the bit of frost we had. Vetch doesn't last long anyway, but there's a real good crop of oats there. This is going into beans, so oats is a good... Actually, sorry, there was no vetch in this. No. It was just oats and maybe Cecilia. I know oats mainly. Oats is a really good cover crop ahead of beans because it's a real good scavenger for nutrients. So it soaks them up, so it sort of makes the ground hungry for nitrogen, and that helps the beans then to it helps them to work hard to what's the word? I can't think of the word. Where a plant takes nitrogen out of the sky and puts it into the roots. I can't think of it. Anyway, that you know what I'm on about. So yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I'll graze this or not. Underfoot conditions are a bit soft. I think I will. Like, we've 30 weanlings inside. Say, give it an average dry mat per hectare of say 1,500, right? 2,000. Or look, we'll say 1,500 and say 70% utilisation. That's 1,000. There's 12 hectares here. That's 12,000 divided by 30. We'll put out 40. 1 second, I'll do my maths. So, in theory now, this is theory. I'm saying there's 1,500 of a covered dry matter on this. I've no idea really, to be honest. I'm only guessing. It's very open, it's tall. And I'm saying 70% utilisation, which is probably a touch high. Which gives 1,000 kilos per hectare. There's 12 hectares here, 12,000. There's going to be 40 weanlings coming out here with an intake of about 6.5. So that's about 40 to 45 days grazing here. I don't think I think if they got 3 weeks out of it, they'd do well. Say I want to put barley, I want to put oats in here or beans in here the 2nd week of February. So come back 3 weeks from that. So look, I'll probably start thinking about letting them out if conditions are fair. 2nd week of January maybe. I think it would be a waste to plough it into the ground. I think it'd be better off take it off. Like, there's serious feeding in it. Like, I'll just show you by my well. So can you see? That's the height of it. It's halfway up. It's halfway up to my knee. So, and it's by the home yard here. The yard is over there. So yeah, I think I'm going to graze it. We have grazed cover crops here a couple of years in a row. And another thing, right? Now, this is only going on other people's experience, not my experience. It's a group I'm part of, BASE. It's a conservation farming group. So BASE Ireland is the name of it. One person in the group commented that he was grazing volunteer rape, and where it wasn't grazed, there was unbelievable amount of slugs and slug eggs. But where it was grazed and slightly poached by the cattle, I suppose they kicked up the slug eggs. So there was a much lower pressure there. And this field, for some reason, has gone very bad for slugs. You can see, like, there's a patch there got wiped out by slugs. Don't mind that, but I ran out of seed there. There got wiped out by slugs. There's another patch there. And these are always the bad patches, and there's another patch. Sort of all that area around there is bad for slugs as well. The issue here now is, right, so I'm grazing this for 3 weeks, don't be out there for 2 weeks, so that's the 1st week of February, right? We were hoping to direct drill these beans. If we're to do that, it must be sprayed off, and it would need a week or 10 days sprayed off before we direct drill them. Unless it was very mild, we might get away with less. The other option we have is to plough down the beans, which we did a couple of years ago, which worked very well. But for harvest, it's not ideal. but it is an option, and it may well be the technique we'll use here. We'll see. So this is Joy winter barley after maize. A tiny touch patchy in places, but very, very well tillered, so I wouldn't be worried. Have a look now how many tillers on it. Look, see that now, that's a little bit thin in patches, but like there's a heap of tillers on it. So like look, literally a load of tillers. How many plants is that now? Sorry. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's minimum of 4 tillers per plant. 3, 4. So there's 4, 3 and 4 in them 3 plants. So looking really nice now. It's ground conditions are really good after being min-tilled, not anywhere soft. So we could possibly spread slurry on this now early enough. We could get out with slurry on this maybe the 5th of February. It would really drive it on. And I may possibly go with a tiny touch of extra nitrogen here, maybe, because the plant is tick number 1, so it has the potential to yield, and also there's a lot of extra surface trash after the maize, you can see here, and as that's breaking down it uses nitrogen. So yeah, that's probably the plan. I'm going to walk all the crops over the next 2 or 3 days now. I'll give you a look at them all, including the grass. So we'll I just like to have an idea in my head as to what sort of crops are out there. This is a funny one here now. I assume it's crows, but I don't know. The other thing, it wouldn't be rats, would it? Eating the maize. This is a patch where there was a lot of maize on top of the ground, so they have damaged the crop and whatever's been at it. A little bit. It's only a tiny patch like, but. So this is a crop of winter wheat. I'd say it's a champion. Min-tilled, looking lovely. Just perfect where you'd like it. You don't want wheat too advanced going into the autumn. This was planted, I'd have to look up at it, I know it's planted early on. It is the first wheat we've had, and this is what you want your wheat like, you know. This is, you can go that little bit earlier min-tilling, and that's the rock we perished on again this year. Our last wheat was sown very late, and it's shite. I know. So we also have a bit of ground laid out here for dog gallop. There's a look along there. Go on, you Dixie. Go on, number 1. So I have the bale trailer on the load all there now and going for a load of bales. Paula and the kids were over there for a few hours, so we're tipping around on ponies and things. The trailer dropped off there now. There's the bales, we get them loaded up.
This is Cork, in Cork down by the Lee. This is Cork, a real capital city. This is Cork, in Cork down by the Lee. This is Cork, Cork, Cork. This is Cork. I seen you walk down Shandon Hill. Saw you lace your boots up on Murphy's windowsill. You've the look and the cut and the gauge of a good thing. I won't pass more judgment until I hear you sing. This is
Just here on the outside farm now. I came up for a load of straw and I broke a bale, so I said I'd throw it out to these lads. They don't really need it, as you can see they're in good spirits, but Sure, look. Either that now or fire it up in the dish because it wasn't just too broken to put up in the trailer. So I think these only got a bale there a couple of days ago. And like there's 2 of them in a huge slab, or 3 of them in a huge slab. So anyway. Another bit of TLC won't go straight for these little boys. There's nothing wrong with them anyway. They're like race horses galloping around the place. This is probably the extent of my Christmas holidays now, I'd say. I took a couple of hours off there today, watched the races with Paul and the kids, and I'll do the same tomorrow. I did the same yesterday. So I like being out working away, so it's grand. It's nice to be at home, get to spend time with the kids as well, so that's the both worlds. Now, if they want it more scattered than that now, they can do it themselves. Now there's a big lump over here. Sure, most farmers are in the same situation as myself. Take a few hours off in the middle of the day, but the jobbing still needs to be done, lads. Whatever skip that was out of, lads, the jobbings have to be done. Now, right, get out here now without these lads taking off. So that's the last of the beans straw loaded up there now. This is another outside yard we have. We store a lot of straw in that shed there, but yeah, we'll get it strapped up now and back to the yard. That's all the boys bedded up again there now. So I'm going to leave it there now for today's video. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Going for 2,000 now by the New Year's Day. So I've only 40 to go or something, so I've only a couple of days to do it. So, but if you do enjoy it, please subscribe. And videos are going to go up every day from now on at 7 o'clock in the evening. So see you tomorrow for Dower House Farms.